Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram.
Hare Krishna. So, a very warm welcome to all of you for today's session on the Srimad Bhagavatam. We'll start our session with the prayer. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudiraye Nashtaprayeshu Bhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Uttama Shloke Bhaktir Bhavati Nashtiki. So we discussed in our previous session about, in fact, this chapter, Bhagwan Kapil is describing the glories of the beautiful form of the Lord and how the Lord wears garland, necklaces, his beautiful lotus feet with his toes, with his toenails resembling the rubies, his lotus feet, his beautiful garland which he wears, which is yellow in color. On his waist, he wears a girdle. Then his chest and his nipples resembles emeralds. His neck resembles a beautiful uh, conch. The two arms of the Lord are decorated with ornaments which came about while milk ocean was being churned by Mandara hill, and the Lord took the form of a tortoise, Kurma avatar, and that churning, that friction, because of the friction, the different kinds of precious metals which came out, they form the jewelry of the Lord. So we saw so many different beautiful explanations given by Bhagwan Kapil, how beautiful the Lord is, how beautiful he looks. And the devotees, they always meditate on this beautiful, all blissful form of Lord Hari, Lord Narayan, who is also Paramatma in this universe. The form which we are discussing here is the form of Paramatma, Super Soul, the soul of the universe. And he is called as Shirodakshayi Vishnu, who lives in the milk ocean, Shir Sagar, the topmost planetary system of the universe. Even above that, there is Shvetadvipa. Shvetadvipa is the abode of Shirodakshai Vishnu, who is Paramatma, the soul of the universe. Just like in this body, we are the spirit soul, isn't it? Similarly, in this universe, he is the spirit soul. Just like body cannot run without the soul, this universe cannot run without Shirodakshaya Vishnu. So this form of the Lord is of Lord Shirodakshaya Vishnu as Paramatma. So now today we'll begin our discussion with text 29, Shloka number 29 of the 28th chapter of the third canto of Srimad Bhagavatam. Bhrityanukampit dhiyeya grihita murte sanchintayet bhagavato vadanarvindam. यद विस्फुरन्मकर कुंडल वल्गितेन विद्योतितामल कपोलमुदार नासम भृत्यानुकंपित धियेह गृहीत मूर्तेः संचिन्तयेद् भगवतो वदनारविन्दम् यद विस्फुरन्मकर कुंडल वल्गितेन विद्योतितामल कपोलमुदार नासम. Translation: the yogi should then meditate on the lotus-like countenance of the Lord, presents his different forms in this world out of compassion for the anxious devotees. His nose is prominent and his crystal clear cheeks are illuminated by the oscillation of his glittering alligator-shaped earrings. Now you see. So, now here in this shloka, Bhagavan Kapil is talking about the facial expression of the Lord. How the Lord's facial expression is. His countenance. Countenance means his beautiful expression on his face. Because sometimes it is said, there is an English proverb also, that face is the index of the mind, isn't it? If you see a very different kinds of people have different faces and facial expressions. A happy person will have different facial expression than an unhappy person. A sad person will have different kinds of facial expression. A person who is blissful, he'll have a different kind of facial expression, isn't it? So similarly, the Lord, he is all blissful. He is Satchidananda. He is always in Ananda. He is always blissful. So his facial expression is being described here. So the yogis, they meditate upon this form of the Lord. But one thing you see here, nowhere it is said here that yogi should imagine the form of the Lord. No. We cannot imagine a form of the Lord. That is impossible. Then that comes into the territory of mental speculation. In bhakti, the word speculation is the most nonsensical word. We never speculate about God. We never speculate about Krishna. Because who is Krishna? He is the supreme absolute truth. He is the supreme absolute truth. He is truth. So you can't imagine truth. Truth is truth. You cannot imagine truth. You cannot speculate about the truth. No. Truth is truth and it has to be conveyed as it is. Right? So nowhere it is said in these shlokas, Bhagavan Kapil is talking about these shlokas, but nowhere it is said that Krishna's form is imaginary. No. In bhakti, there is no imagination, there is no speculation. These are all truths. We meditate on the form of the Lord, which is eternal and which has been earlier seen by many devotees. Many of those great stalwart devotees who have had darshan of Krishna, they have seen the same form which we also see and which is described here in Srimad Bhagavatam. So and you see there is constant, these are consistent truths, consistent. Wherever you will find description of the Lord's beauty, all these things will come. Everywhere. Wherever a devotee has had darshan of the Lord, and when he will talk about the Lord, the same expressions, the same words will be used mostly. You see? Because this is supreme absolute truth. This is the greatest truth. And every other truth exists on him. Right? So there is no imagination. So here it is said that, you see what is mentioned here. Bhritya anukampita. Bhritya means servant. Bhritya means servants. So Bhritya anukampita, this is a very important shloka. A very special truth is revealed in this shloka. Let us find the secret revelation from this shloka. You see what is mentioned here. Bhritya anukampita dhiyeha. Bhritya means servants or devotees, because we are all servants, loving servants of Krishna, isn't it? So Bhritya anukampita. Anukampita means mercy. The Lord loves his devotees. The Lord has anukampa for his devotees. Anukampa means compassion, love. Krishna loves his devotees. Krishna has compassion for his devotees. Because love, compassion is another form of love, isn't it? So anukampa means compassion. Dhiyeha. Dhiyeha. So dhiya means the feeling or the mellow of compassion. Dhiya means mellow or feeling of compassion. Iha grihita murte. Grihita murte. So that murte, that, you see, murte word is used. Murte means form. Form. Murte means form. Murti. Murti means form. So that form of the Lord we have to grihit, we have to establish, or we have to inculcate, or we have to install within our heart. Sanchintayet bhagavato vadanarvindam. And in this way, a devotee meditates on the Bhagavato Vadanarvindam. Vadan means the beautiful Vadan. Vadan means the beautiful face, the front side of the Lord's face, which is exactly like Aravindam, lotus. You see, again the word lotus comes. So Lord's face resembles, the different aspects of the Lord's face resembles lotus. His eyes specifically, his eyes resemble exactly lotus, especially the petal, the the eyelids of the Lord. They exactly resemble lotus petals. And so the eyes of the Lord also resemble exactly lotus. And his cheeks, his shin, everything, they all resemble lotus. Yad visphuran makar kundal valgitena. And it is said, so here it is said that on his lotus face, on his lotus face, Vishfuran means shining, glittering, glowing. On his face, which is already glowing, there's a very special earrings which the Lord wears. Earrings. Makara Kundal. It is like Makar. Makar means uh, crocodile or alligator. Makar means Magarmach or crocodile or alligator. So it resembles, long, long earrings the Lord wears. The shape is like an alligator. Valgitena. So this so when the Lord he sees his devotees and when he smiles, so this earring, the alligator shaped earrings, they oscillate, right? And vidyotitamal kapolam udaranas. And kapolam. Kapolam means the cheeks of the Lord. They the cheeks of the Lord and the udaranasam. The nose is erect, long and erect nose of the Lord, and his kapolam, his cheeks are vidyo vidyoti ta amal. Amal means vidyotita means illuminated. So his cheeks are illuminated because Brahma Jyoti is always coming out of the Lord's body. So cheeks are illuminated with Brahma Jyoti. And amal means very, very, very clean, very pure, purest, purest, without any. Amal means there is not even a um, tinge of mark on his cheek. It's flawless, the most flawless skin. Although Lord's body is not like material skin, but it looks as if it's so flawless. There's nothing which can be so flawless like the Lord's form. So So it is mentioned here that you see there is a very special secret revealed in this shloka. What is that? So Bhritya Anukampita. So the Lord, He's so compassionate on His devotees that the Lord descends in this world, in this universe, in different forms for His devotees. So what does it mean? That the Lord descends in this material world, in this universe, in different forms for His devotees? What does it mean? It means, so it is mentioned in Brahma Samhita that Advaitam Achyutam Anadim Anantarupam Adyam Purana Purusham Nava Yovanam Cha Vedeshu Durlabham Adurlabham Atma Bhakto Govindam Adi Purusham Tamam Bhajam. So Advaitam Achyutam Anadim Anantarupam. Anantarupam means the Lord has unlimited forms. And different devotees are attracted to different forms of the Lord. For example, Those who worship Lord Ram, they are attracted to that form of the Lord as Lord Ram, right? Now we are devotees of Lord Krishna and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So we are attracted to Gauranga, the form of the Lord as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. We are attracted to that form of the Lord because Chaitanya Mahaprabhu means Radha Krishna both. So our attraction is Lord Chaitanya. Right. So different devotees, they are attracted to different forms of the Lord. I'll give you there is a very special pastime. There is a very special divine activity of the Lord regarding this. So as we know that there was a demon who captured 16,000 girls and he held them captive in prison houses in his kingdom. So the Lord, to release these 16,000 girls, he fought with this demon and alone he killed everyone alone. You know, one of the special feature of Krishna's divine activities is that whenever you will see Krishna going for a war or going to fight, Krishna never was accompanied, very rarely Krishna was accompanied by his army. Krishna will alone go and he would kill everyone. Or at most, Krishna and Balram together, they will go and they'll kill everyone. They would never need their army for killing anyone. Millions of soldiers they'll kill alone. Krishna will just, uh, you know, shoot an arrow, or he would use his Kumodini. We were discussing yesterday in the previous session about the Gada or the club of the Lord. So Krishna would just use his weapons and all the opponent army would be killed immediately. So this was one of the feature of Krishna's divine activities on this earthly planet. That Krishna would always go alone and he would kill the whole army alone. So Krishna did that. He killed the whole army and also killed the demon who held captive these 16,000 girls. So now the girls, they told that no one would marry them because they had been away from their place for a very long time. So now their reputation is not so good. So who will marry them? So Krishna married all these 16,000 girls. That's why he has 16,000 wives. And how did he marry them? So you see, different girls have different expectations from their husbands, isn't it? Uh, every girl has a dream boy. She imagines that my husband should be like this. He should be tall, he should be dark, he should be fair, whatever it is. You know, every girl has a dream man. So Krishna, he took the form of that dream man of every girl and he married these girls. So every girl was feeling that I'm marrying my dream man. So Krishna expanded himself into 16,000 forms. And each form was a dream man for that girl. They were different. Each and every form were different. One form was dark in color, one form was fair in color, one form was golden in color, one form was, reddish in color, like that. So 16,000 forms Krishna expanded into to marry these 16,000 girls. And every girl used to feel that I'm marrying my dream man. You see? So what does it mean? This means that is what is mentioned here in this shloka. So that different devotees are attracted to different forms of Krishna. Now these are not imaginary forms. Why we are attracted to Krishna? Shyam Sundar. Shyam Sundar means the beautiful blue boy with flute in his hand, bent at three places, standing, bent at three places, with Radharani next to him. So that is the form of Shyam Sundar, Radha Shyam Sundar. So why we are attracted to Shyam Sundar form of Krishna? Because that is the form of Krishna which we were serving in Golok Vrindavan. So we are naturally attracted to that form of Krishna. Similarly, those who are serving the Lord in Ayodhya Dham in spiritual world. So in the spiritual world, there are many, many planets. Each planet is inhabited by the Lord's devotees. And the Lord is in different forms in each planet. In one of the planet, he is in the form of Lord Narsingadev. So there, all the devotees of Lord Narsingadev, they will go on that planet and serve the Lord eternally. So we all have fallen from a particular planet of Vaikuntha. Every living entity, they have come from the spiritual world, isn't it? So spiritual world means Vaikuntha planets. So every living entity has fallen from a particular Vaikuntha planet. And in every Vaikuntha planet, that living entity is serving some form of Lord Narayan. The topmost planet is Golok Vrindavan. But apart from Golok Vrindavan, there are many, many planets. So there is Ayodhya Dham also. So in Ayodhya Dham, all the devotees, they are engaged in serving the Lord as Lord Ram and Mother Sita. Similarly, there is Tirumala Dham, where the Lord is present as Srinivas Govinda. All the devotees are serving that form of the Lord. Similarly, in one of the planets, the Lord is present as Vaman Dev. So all the devotees, they are serving the Lord in that planet as Vaman Dev. They are all engaged in serving the Lord Vaman Dev. So most of the devotees are still serving the Lord in those planets. Very few devotees, they fall in this material world. Right? Very few living entities, they fall in this material world. So now again, when they go back to the spiritual world, they will go and they will get established in that same position which they were before they fell into this material world. That is called constitutional position. That is called dharma. That is called constitutional position of a living entity. We all have our constitutional position. That in a particular way we were serving the Lord. And which form of the Lord we were serving, that also is fixed. That is why the Lord descends in different forms to take away those devotees who are serving him in that capacity, in the same planet where the Lord resides. So when Lord Ram appeared, after the appearance of Lord Ram for many, many thousands of years, many devotees went back to Ayodhya Dham from where they had come in Vaikuntha. Now Krishna has appeared 5,000 years back. So for next 5,000 years, that means after Krishna unwinds his activities, so after that for next 10,000 years, many, many devotees will go back to Golok Vrindavan. So those devotees who are serving Krishna in Golok Vrindavan, they will be naturally attracted to that form of Krishna, and that is Shyam Sundar, Radha Shyam Sundar. Right? Similarly, those devotees who were serving Lord Narsingadev in Vaikuntha planets. So on this earth also they will be attracted to that form of the Lord. Right? So in this way, every devotee is attracted to different forms of the Lord. So that is what is mentioned here. Bhrityanukampita dhiyeh grihed murte. So that is why Lord, out of compassion for his devotees, he descends in this material world in that particular form and takes these devotees, those who are attracted to that form, with him. And this goes on eternally. It's a very special, you see, revelation in this shloka. That we all were serving the Lord in different forms, in different capacities. We all have had a particular relation with the Lord. Someone may be a friend of Krishna, someone may be a brother of Krishna, someone may be a gopi of Krishna, someone may be a wife of Lord Krishna. So, whatever be our constitutional position, if someone, say, was a wife of Lord Krishna in Golok Vrindavan, so after he finishes his bhakti in this material world, after he completes his bhakti yoga, he'll go back and become a wife of Lord Krishna, that same wife. And he'll start serving Lord Krishna in that capacity automatically, because that is his constitutional position. So this is a beautiful revelation which we find in this shloka. So to get re-established in that constitutional position is called liberation. That is called moksha. People don't know what is the meaning of real moksha. Real moksha means to get re-established in our original constitutional position, which is our natural way of serving Krishna. So that is why when we do regular Shravanam from the spiritual master, when we hear from Guru, gradually our heart becomes pure. And the more our heart becomes pure by hearing from Guru, a stage comes where Krishna as Paramatma. Why Krishna is present as Paramatma? In the spiritual world, there is no Paramatma. Only in the material world, Krishna is present as Paramatma. Why? So that when we become pure devotees, the Lord as Paramatma will reveal to us what is our constitutional position in the spiritual world. Paramatma reveals that to us. That revelation by Paramatma happens by the mercy of Guru, by the mercy of spiritual master. So advancement in bhakti is directly proportional to the pleasure of Guru, the pleasure of spiritual master. The more we please our spiritual master, the more we'll advance and the more we'll attain mercy of Paramatma. So that is why the Lord is present as Paramatma in this material existence, to reveal to us our constitutional position before we leave this body, after we have attained, after a devotee has become a pure devotee. So before he leaves this body, he comes to know his constitutional position. That he goes back to the spiritual world and he automatically gets engaged in his original constitutional position, in whatever capacity he was serving the Lord. So that is what we are seeing here in this shloka. Very special shloka. Special revelation we find here in this shloka. So those who are new to the channel can subscribe. All of you can like, comment, share. We'll stop here. We'll continue our discussion in the next session. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.